everyone, I hope you're well and I hope you're enjoying this time at home with your family. So I just thought that it might be helpful if I start doing a little bit of online teaching or some online lessons so that the children can follow along with me while at home. So this lesson will be focusing on the written method for multiplication. So this is something that we were focusing on in year 3 before we broke up. So I thought my first lesson should be just following on from what we were doing at school. I do teach in year 3 normally, but that doesn't mean that other people can't join in with these lessons. If you are older or younger, I am more than happy for anybody to be joining in and doing this at home with me. Okay, so the first task that I would like you to do, just to get us warmed up, I have wrote some multiplication questions on the board here. So just quickly have a go at doing these, work out the answers to them, and then I will be back with you in just a second. Okay, and here are the answers to those questions. So now go through the work that you've just done and give yourself either a tick or a dot for where you've got them correct or where you have made a mistake. If you have made a mistake, just go back and just check where you made that mistake. So like I said, we are going to be looking at written method for multiplication today. So the first question that I would like us all to answer is 36 times 4. So 36 times 4. Now for a few of us looking at that might seem really complicated and like we can't do it because we are timesing a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. Now that is different to what we are used to, because normally we just do a either a 1-digit number by a 1-digit number, or we do a 2-digit number that's not as big as that by a 1-digit number. Okay, so the written method for doing this is really similar to the way that we do the written method for addition and subtraction. So we do lay it out with our hundreds, tens and units column. So we haven't got any hundreds in this number here, but we have got tens and we have got units or ones. So we've got tens column, and I'm going to call it our units column. So we write 36 because we put the biggest number on the top, and then we put the 4 underneath the 6. Yeah, so we've got 36, which is the biggest number, and then we've got the 4 in the units column, which is just below. And then we draw a line just underneath, and then one a little bit lower down because we need to get 2 numbers in here. Okay, so we're going to start off. Oh, I've missed something off. Can anybody tell me what I've missed off? That's right, I've missed off the multiplication sign here because we need to remember that we're multiplying, not adding or not subtracting. Okay, so we're going to start off by timesing our units column. So we need to do 4 times 6. 4 times 6. Work that out for yourselves. Okay, you are right, it is 24. So we are going to put 24 and we're going to write it like that. Fantastic. Okay, and then we need to do 30 times 4. Who could tell me the reason why this is 30 and not 3? You're right, it's because it's in the tens column. So this number here is actually 30, not 3. But for now, we can just make it 10 times smaller and do 3 times 4. So 3 times 4 is 12. Fantastic. But now we need to make that 12 10 times bigger. So if we're going to make 12 10 times bigger, what do we get? Fantastic, 120. We've got our hundreds column over here. So 120. Fantastic. Okay, now we need to add our 2 answers together because we haven't actually got an answer yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the written method for addition here. So I'm going to start in my units column. 4 add 0 is, that's right, 4. And I'm going to go to my tens column. 2 add 2 is, again, 4. And then we're going to go to our hundreds column. We've got nothing up here, and then we've got 1 here. Fantastic. So our answer is 144. Great, well done. Okay, so we're going to do one more with you, and then I'm going to give you a few to do on your own. So the next one we're going to do together is we are going to do 26 times 4. 26 times 4. 26 times 4. Okay, I would like you to write this out in the written method form that we have just learnt. So your biggest number on the top and then your smallest number on the bottom. Don't forget to put your tens and units at the top. So it should look like this, 26, and don't forget to put your multiplication sign over here. Then we draw a line here, and then leave space for 2 numbers, remember? And then a line here, fantastic. Okay, so we are going to start off with our units column. So 6 times 4, what is 6 times 4? 24, fantastic, well done. Okay, next one, so we're now going over to our tens column, so we're going to do 20 times 4. 20 times 4, oh that's a bit tricky, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 times 4 and then I'm going to make it bigger. Two times 4 is 8. Good, now I need to make it 10 times bigger. 80, fantastic, 80. There we go. Now I would like you to add these 2 numbers together and write it just below this line. Off you go. We're going to start off with our units column. So 4 add 0 is 4. Then we're going to go to our tens column. 2 add 8 or 20 add 80 is 100. So the way we write that, we put the 1 for in the hundreds column, and then we've got no tens. Fantastic. So the answer is 104. Well done, guys. Okay, so now it's your turn to have a go at doing some of these on your own. Pause the video here and have a go at answering these on your own using the method that I've just taught you. And I'll be back with you in just a second. So let's start off with number 1. So we've got 43 times 3. So we're going to put our biggest number on the top. So 43. Then we're going to put a 3 underneath because we've got our tens column and our units column. Don't forget to put that multiplication there along the bottom and then leave a gap for 2 numbers and put another line. So we do start off with our units column. So 3 times 3. What is 3 times 3? That's right, 9, well done. Okay, and then we're going to do 40 times 3 or 4 times 3 and then make it 10 times bigger. So 4 times 3 is 12. Make that 10 times bigger is 120. Fantastic. Now we need to add these 2 numbers together. Okay, so we'll start off at my units column. 9 add 0 is 9. Tens column, nothing add 2 is 2. Hundreds column, nothing add 1 is 1. And your answer should be 129. Big well done if you got that correct. If you didn't get that correct, just go back through where you made your mistake so that you can learn from it for the next one. Okay, so the next one we're going to look at is 54 times 4. Now you should have already done this at home. So if you haven't already done this one, have a go at doing it now. Pause the video here. Okay, so 54 times 4. So just like with the other ones, we put the biggest number on the top. But before we do that, I'm actually going to put my hundreds, tens and units at the top. So 54 times 4. One line here, remember leave a space for 2 numbers, and the other line. Okay, 4 times 4, 4 times 4. It is 16, well done. Okay, and then we're doing 50 times 4, or 5 times 4, and then making it 10 times bigger. So 5 times 4 is 20, well done. Make it 10 times bigger is 200, well done. Okay, who can tell me what I need to do next? That's right, I need to add these two together. So, starting with my units column, 6 add 0 is 6. 1 add 0 is 1. Hundreds column, nothing add 2 is 2. So your answer is 216. Big well done if you got that correct. If you did make any mistakes, go back and check where you've made those mistakes so that you can learn from them for next time. Okay, so I will now insert a page of questions on written multiplication. Have a go at doing these yourselves. If you need to go back and watch through the video, that is absolutely fine to remind yourself of the method. And if these questions you are finding them a little bit tricky, perhaps ask an adult to write out some easier questions for you on a piece of paper. I hope this has been really helpful, and I hope you have learned lots from today, and I will see you in the next video.